Welcome to the CONCACAF Connection podcast, a football podcast where five friends get together and talk about the hottest news relating to the beautiful game. If you enjoy what you hear, do us a favor and leave a 5-star review and give us a follow so that you never miss another episode. If you want even more content, follow us on TikTok at CONCACAF US, as well as Instagram and Twitter at CConnectionPod. Hope you enjoy the episode.
What else do we got on the agenda?
Well, we were talking about this weekend's games. Oh,
The one weekend.
fucking! How about Arsenal Brentford? God, I was fucking shitting myself.
Brandon. Well,
Yo,
actually, speaking of Arsenal, do Arsenal have a buy clause for Raya?
30
I think
mil,
it is. I think it's obligation.
Yeah.
for Raya?
Yeah.
Do we have a yeah? He's a loan with an option to buy.
Okay.
I
So
thought it was
was
an
gonna say,
obligation
if
to buy.
it's a loan, you better not fall in love with your loanee players.
I think we're gonna buy him because I think we're gonna sell Ramsdale.
Okay. Well, then never mind.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Never mind.
But yeah, was shitting myself. The Brentford game, that was fun. Fully convinced. I was like, damn, we're really not gonna win, and our title charge will be over.
Of course, it was.
And then Ben White, who Abdon earlier, literally a couple seconds before, had just said, "What's the fucking point of Ben White? Can't put in a cross." Hits it to Kai Havertz, who Abdon just loves so much, to head it home for us to win the game. It was so beautiful. It was poetic. I loved it.
Two broken claws can be right.
Poetic justice.
You know,
Two broken
someone
claws
though.
can be right 4 times a day.
You know, someone that's not getting the attention they deserve, Brandon. See, speaking of the hate you're giving Abdon, besides a little mistake there, Ramsdale kept you in the game with 2 good saves.
I expect Raya to have made the same saves.
Oh,
Man, that's
my
that.
God. Here we go.
And Raya would not have made the mistake, so we would have been good.
Raya lets that one chip shot go through, though. Yes,
You can make the same argument. Tomiyasu makes that cross that Ben White did.
No, he doesn't.
Tomiyasu makes better crosses.
Tomiyasu does not make better crosses. Ben White is one of our best crossers. Actually.
Easy. Someone pull up the
He
statistic.
actually is.
To be fair, and I could be wrong, I don't know if I've ever seen Tomiyasu properly cross a ball. I've seen him pass it in the box, but I don't think I've ever seen him over the top crossing.
I rate Tomiyasu as a defending fullback, but as an attacking fullback,
I don't think I've ever properly seen him cross a box in the box or cross a ball in the box.
that's why Ben White plays at right back, not Tomiyasu right now.
Well, he was also there because
was a left
Tomiyasu
back.
was injured. Let's keep that.
I thought Tomiyasu was a left back, though.
in mind. Tomiyasu was a right back.
You were playing him left back early in the season.
Yeah, because we didn't have a left back.
Yeah, because Tierney got loaned out and Zinchenko was injured.
Yeah.
So he was forced
Who
to
the
play
fuck is
there.
this? Who are you guys playing right now? Kiwior. Who the fuck is this guy? Where did he come from?
He came in from Italy.
He came from Bologna.
Oh yeah, Bologna as a center back.
Was
And
in
then
Was
Yeah,
in
he's
the
a center
January transfer window?
No, it was
Yeah.
last season.
last January,
Last
yeah.
season? Okay.
Brandon, if he really is one of your best crossers, I'm really scared for you.
Why?
22.7% cross accuracy.
That's
10
fine.
successful crosses all season.
10?
10 successful crosses all season in the Premier League. That's your best crosser?
Yeah. I
One
didn't
of
say
your,
best.
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
say
One of your
best.
best. One of your
Yeah,
best.
that just speaks the volumes.
Okay.
I never said we were a good crossing team. You know why we're not a good crossing team? Because we don't have a tall center forward.
You have
Kai Havertz.
Now we do, yeah, but we weren't playing him in center forward all season.
Get ready
Well,
for
you're doing it now.
his headers that just go over the bar. He's going to win the headers.
Not the one against Brentford.
He's not going to get it on
Not the one
target.
against Brentford.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Hey, that's fine. That broken clock helped us win a game.
That broken clock was right against City in the
That broken clock helped you guys win the Champions League.
He did.
should be
I'm
grateful.
thankful for that broken clock.
You should be grateful for that broken
Yeah.
clock.
I'm very grateful for that broken clock. Both those broken clocks, Mount and Havertz. My God. That is a wonder how we won the Champions League with fucking Burner, Mount, and Havertz is our front three.
Hey, Werner's on fire.
I
He scored in the
digress.
last two games.
I digress.
Right, Edward?
Huh?
Werner's scoring the last two games. He's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's big Ange.
Speaking of Werner,
Ange.
speaking of Spurs, crazy
Title charge?
victory.
4-0.
Title charge?
Title charge, baby. Let's go.
Title charge.
Hey, Edward, I would love I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I would love the confidence you have on Twitter to come out here.
Yeah.
Here, man.
It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
All I'm
No,
going to say, though,
you
is
wouldn't be
my,
tweeting
Till you
it if it
make
was
it.
fake.
Bake it till you make it.
my favorite tweet of yours, though, from the weekend was, what was it? That's what these, like, dirty-ass fucks deserve. They're such a dirty team. You know, you're like,
Oh,
in
for
terms of the
Brentford?
teams with, like, the worst disciplinary records,
They're
you're only, like, 2 spots below.
Okay.
Good. Still below them.
Not by much, though.
John McGinn is a bitch.
How do you feel, though?
He tried to fucking Tanya Destiny Udogi. Literally just
Tried the what?
Tanya Harding Destiny Udogi, and it's a sports reference. Look it up.
Oh, okay.
And
That's wild.
kicked straight at his knee, bro. He didn't even go for the ball. He just swung his leg straight at Udogi's knee and got what he deserved.
Brexit tackle.
For real. Just look up Tanya Harding scandal if you're looking.
It wasn't as bad as Doku.
At
It
least
wasn't.
Doku got the ball.
It wasn't as bad as Doku.
At least Doku got the ball.
And especially when I saw it on Twitter, I was like, he got a red card for that.
At least Doku got the ball.
That's fine.
Everett, how do you feel, though? Top 4, are you more secure
They're
on
definitely
the
getting
top
top
4
4.
finish?
No.
Oh, come on.
Your only competition's Villa.
Both you and Villa still have to play City, Liverpool, and Spurs. Or City,
I am
Liverpool, and
Spurs.
Arsenal.
Dude, if somehow
And you guys have a
Spurs
game in
beats
hand.
all 3 of those teams, big Ange, bro.
And if they win out of nowhere?
Big
They
Ange.
win it out of nowhere?
I was gonna say if they win those 3 games, they are actually in the title race.
Well,
And
that's,
we have a
title
game
charge.
in hand.
that's if
Hashtag
they
title charge.
If we win our game in hand, we're 8 points off the top. And we play all 3 of the teams at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So-
I see what you mean. Yeah.
But our game in hand is Chelsea, so we're not going to win.
Oh, come on.
Chelsea at the bridge.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
I thought it was
I don't
Fulham.
know. That,
Wolves
Well,
can do it, you can do it.
we play Fulham this week, but we have only played Chelsea once, and we were supposed to have played them twice by now.
If Wolves can do it, you can do it, buddy.
if you're ever gonna beat us in the fucking at home, it's gonna be this season.
It's not
To be
gonna
fair, Chelsea seems to get up for the big games.
Except
We're just
Liverpool.
better suited for the big games.
It's freaking
Like once they get going, it is hard to stop them.
It's just we suck against low block teams. If we're playing a high line team, we can do good. And Big Ange is not gonna let go of the high line.
But no, I mean, there are Spurs fans on because our next 4 games are pretty favorable.
What are they?
Fulham, Forest, Luton, and West Ham.
Oh, okay.
So there are some Spurs fans on Twitter that are like truly
Believing.
saying it could be on here, but
It could be on here.
Liverpool
It could
City
be on.
will have a they're a triumvirate at the top. It's not.
Dude, you have a horrible run into you in this season.
I know, and then
City,
it's-
Arsenal, and Liverpool back to back.
and Newcastle away right before that.
Oh, come on.
You'll be
I
fine
wouldn't
with
worry about
Newcastle.
Newcastle. I wouldn't
No,
worry
they
about
could come.
Newcastle.
They could come back.
They won't.
They could.
Well, do we have
Andy
are any other
Gordon's out
injuries
6
coming?
won't.
7 months.
Are anybody coming back for
I have no
the
idea.
Newcastle?
Gordon's out 6 to 7 months.
Yeah. Well, Newcastle always have that one good game. They could be that one time.
They're not going to have that one good game against Spurs.
So you think?
They're going to have that one good game against a relegation team.
But then luckily after the
Unless they get a new
The-
manager bounce.
trio of brutal games is Burnley and Sheffield. So
For you,
yeah,
high
for
key,
us, it's a good last 2 games.
high key. We're Tottenham 2.0. Great against the big
W
teams.
last 2 games.
We're good against the big teams. Weak against the smaller teams.
No,
I
but
mean-
we did it to a worse level. Like we took their Tottenham bottle and then we took it to to a whole other fucking level.
Well, technically, you should have lowered it because
No, I mean like the level of the bottle. Like we just took it and ran. We
Yeah,
ran
the
up that
bottle's
mountain.
bigger.
Exactly.
You did see
We're
what
not,
I
we're not
said
talking
on
about
Twitter
league
though.
table. We're not talking about league table.
Nah, but with us, nothing's ever certain. So I'm not counting chickens yet for top 4 by any stretch of the imagination.
Because you could lose, and then you're, 2 points off the top?
We lose
Or 2
one
points off
game,
of 4?
Villa win one game, and it's back to 5 points.
This is true. This is very
I
true.
definitely think you're going to
Yeah,
get
but
Champions
Villa's
League.
gonna fall
I'll
off.
be honest with you.
They've been falling off.
I think they're going to fall off. You're guys going to get Champions League.
I hope, but I'm not saying like, oh yeah, we're certain because we're definitely.
You
not
could
certain.
get 5th and get Champions League potentially.
Maybe.
Depending
I'd
how
I'd
good.
almost
Fifth,
rather
yeah.
have Europa League because then we'd actually have a chance to maybe go on.
So you'd rather finish 6th?
We'll finish 5th and get Europa League.
You might finish 5th and get Champions League.
They might finish 6th and
No.
get Champions League.
No,
See,
it's not.
If Man U and Newcastle didn't bottle the groups,
Yeah,
then it'd be a higher chance. Now you're hoping that one of
City or Arsenal have to win the
have to
Champions
win the
League for that to
Champions
happen.
League.
Yeah,
Liverpool have to win the Europa.
yeah.
Aston Villa has to win the conference for that to even be remotely a chance.
Yeah, I think
I don't think
Aston,
that's
Liverpool, and
really out of the
City will do
question.
it.
City, I don't think City are going to win a double.
I think the only one that's
Not back to back. I mean,
I think the only one that's not certain is Villa winning the Conference League.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Arsenal win the Champions League.
No, because I think City's going to win the Champions League.
I don't think
I
City's
think
winning the
it's
Champions League.
Madrid that's going to win the Champions League.
I was going to say it's either going to come down to Madrid or City.
Might
If
be
y'all
buying.
draw each other.
Madrid out next round.
What if I get out next round?
No, I said what if City and Madrid draw each other in the next round?
City will own them.
I think Madrid beats City this time.
No, City owns them.
I think
They
City
beat
will.
them one time. They beat them.
No,
They
I'm
literally
saying City will own them.
Nah.
They will.
Kevin De Bruyne put a howler in there.
Bro, did you
Belly
guys
goal.
even watch
Belly
the game
goal.
against Leipzig? They looked awful.
It didn't look great, but I also have watched.
And City has looked
I
awful
also-
against the last 6 teams they've played.
Also know the thing about Real Madrid, this
Different.
team, for some reason, is they can play awful and they'll still win. Like, that's something that has been the DNA since, 2014. They don't have to play pretty. They will just win.
City can just win too.
Nah.
We've seen it.
Did they win
De
yesterday?
Bruyne
Did they win
looks
yesterday?
lost.
They didn't play yesterday.
Haaland
Days ago.
looks non-existent.
All I know is
Yeah.
it's Pep also in the Champions League. He'll overthink it.
Oh my gosh.
He will.
I think Jose, he already beat the overthinking Champions League allegations
No, he
when he
didn't.
won it. When he
You do
won
it
it.
six.
didn't.
You do it 6 years in a row.
Anyway.
That doesn't beat the allegations. You just didn't let your brain.
All the people that are rent free in everybody's minds are coming out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They also had an easy run into the Champions League final.
Where's Matty
I said it,
Cash?
I will,
Not
I will
really.
die on that hill.
That don't have rent-free people.
Not
Where's Matty
really.
Cash?
You have Neil
Not
Maupay
irrelevant.
and Matty Cash.
Irrelevant.
Where's Neil
Irrelevant.
After
Maupay?
losing Champions League
Where's
run.
Neil Maupay?
Huh?
They didn't really have
Irrelevant.
a run.
They are rent
You
free,
did though.
Eddie.
They're irrelevant though.
You
Round
had
of
to count
16
40
we did.
easy-ass Italians teams in the semifinals.
Round of 16.
You were
we
going
played-
to beat the
round of
semifinals.
16. We played Leipzig. Quarterfinals we
Easy.
played Bayern Munich. Semis we played Real Madrid, and then the final we played Inter Milan.
I'm not buying the Bayern Munich when they had just lost Nagelsmann.
They didn't lose Nagelsmann. Oh, they did lose
They
Nagelsmann.
did Nagelsmann.
But
and,
they
and
that
I'm not.
was-
And Madrid
honestly,
is
they
congratulations.
were. I don't know what happened. Apart from the Nagelsmann sacking and Tuchel coming in, I think that was a bad time. But honestly, Upamecano really threw that game. He threw that leg away.
Low key, Bayern right now wouldn't be
So-
so bad.
To play
Harry
I say
Kane
that
loves
now.
Arsenal. Loves
You
scoring
say
against
that
Arsenal.
now, but then I just feel like they're a bogey team right now in the Champions League.
Yeah, but Tuchel is so checked out. He doesn't give a shit.
Well, yeah, because he's already leaving at the end of the season.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't give a shit about the team.
Tuchel would go all in on the Champions League if he sees a chance to win. To go out on a high.
Anybody would. So
No, he wants
I
to go
just
out on a
I
high.
wouldn't
He's
I
gonna lose
wouldn't
the league. He's
I
gonna lose
wouldn't
the
throw all
Champions
my
League.
eggs into that basket of Bayern Munich are going to be easy because they might, but I don't think they will be.
I think the only team realistically still there that will be easy will be the one of PSV and Dortmund.
Yeah.
Those will be the two easiest teams of left.
I could see City drawing one of them.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Like
That's
the
exactly
only
what's
two
gonna happen.
teams I really do see realistically winning the Champions League are City and Madrid. I don't really see anybody else winning it. Oh, I guess maybe Inter Milan.
Not Inter.
Inter's the third strongest
Inter
team.
gets-
Inter's third for sure. Yeah.
Well,
they
actually,
could-
Inter with that big ass gap they have on Serie A, they will have.
Yeah, they
they'll
got
have
what is
played
it? What is
anyone
it? 20
in Serie A.
points?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's ridiculous.
They could easily. I could see those three teams winning it. I
Well,
really
Inter's fourth because I still think Inter is weaker than Arsenal, but just slightly.
Well,
I
Arsenal,
would
the
pick,
issue
I
is
would
the
pick
mentality.
Inter to beat Arsenal if they played in the Champions League.
That'd be an interesting draw.
That'd
Maybe
be
it'll happen.
good. I think that'd be a banger too.
That'd be a really good. Yeah, I
That'll
think that'd
probably
be
be the draw you get. That'll probably be the draw you get.
Hey, Inter might
I'm
not
on it.
even go through. They're only 1-0 up.
Well,
No, I think
yeah.
they're too good. I think
Yeah,
they're
but
better
Atletico
than
Madrid's
Atletico.
going to sit behind.
Atletico
Atletico
Madrid has
They're
no
playing at the
sauce.
Wanda.
They have no
They're playing at the
sauce. They're not
Wanda.
going to win.
Wait, who doesn't?
Who doesn't have sauce?
Atletico Madrid
They have Griezmann.
But they're
Always
playing
have
at the
sauce.
Wanda Metropolitano.
doesn't
though.
move me.
They have Raquelme.
They've beaten your guys' favorites to win the Champions League twice this season, so
Good for them.
They have
they got
Oblak.
the sauce.
Nah.
They got Jimenez. They've got
like Santiago Jimenez?
no, they not Santiago Jimenez. I don't remember his name. I think it's supposed to
I
say
don't know
something
his first
Jimenez.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the
He's
Uruguayan.
He's injured.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go. But I also just look at Inter, and I think like you've got Lautaro Martinez, you've got Thuram, you've got
I don't rate him at all.
you don't
I
rate
don't know why you
anybody
rate him
though.
so much.
True.
Because
I
he's
don't know why
good.
you rate Lautaro Martinez so much.
Because
He
he's
rates
got
Madrid,
he's
that's
got
about it.
he's got
Rates
over
Madrid
20
and Enzo.
goal contributions in the last 3 seasons consistently. He's already beat his Kylie from last season. Kid's still only 26. Kid's got Champions League experience. Just won a World Cup with Argentina. And don't
He
tell
barely
me
played.
it doesn't matter
He barely
because
played.
that's what we judge Enzo Fernandez on.
He barely played.
And that's
though.
what
He
we
wasn't in the
that's what
starting
we judge
lineup. He
Messi on.
wasn't even in the
Messi
starting
won
lineup.
a Ballon
He
d'Or
wasn't in
with
the starting
5
lineup.
goals.
He was not in the starting lineup though.
I don't care. He
Yes,
was still
he was.
there. He played
I
games.
care.
Martinez was in the
I
starting
don't care.
lineup.
He was still playing
Wasn't.
games.
He was in the beginning, and then Julian Alvarez knocked him off of his starting 11.
That's fine.
Well,
I didn't say he was better than Julian Alvarez.
than Lautaro Martinez.
I don't care. You care.
It's
But
sort
I'm
of-
saying,
it's
but
sort
I'm
of the
saying
case
that's
of
what we're
Michael
judging it. That's what we're judging players off of, apparently. So
He
but
did
yeah.
start.
Being a squad player or being a starter?
I mean, he's a starter for a club, which is why I'm paying. Which would I be paying for him? He's got, like I said, he's got so many goal contributions. He's such a good player. I don't know why you don't rate him, regardless.
Serie A though.
Okay, and that's what you said about the Bundesliga. Holland's gonna be the top goal scorer again.
He's the only guy that's
You're the one
ever
right
been in
now
the Bundesliga
praising
and
Ian
blown up like
Maatsen
he
for
did.
performing so well in the Bundesliga.
That's just because I'm pissed off the
But
fact
you
that we
play-
had no fit left backs.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
saying that- I'm not
But
saying
no one
that
cared that he wasn't
it's
playing
because
as a
he was
left
blowing
back.
up.
But no one cared he was playing as left back. All of our fans, including you, were saying he could play in the 10 or play on the right. The moment he got
Because he
sold,
wasn't
everyone
getting
was
played.
like, why
and
didn't
we're
he get a
playing
chance on the
Sterling.
left?
He was playing Sterling up top, and we hate Sterling. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I agree with
wanted,
Sterling.
We just wanted Ian Maatsen to play.
Then
Now
why is
that
he, now why didn't we want him to play in the 10?
We loaned him out when we actually needed him to play left back, and he wasn't getting played left back. Is what our issue is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about him being the best left back ever to fucking play. It's just about that we were tired of Colwell at left back because he's clearly not a fucking left back.
Mm-hmm.
That was our issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Hold on a second. We were talking about Chelsea. How did we? Or we were talking about the Champions League. How did we get onto
We
Chelsea?
were talking about Spurs.
When are we talking about Spurs?
We were talking about the Prem. That's right.
We're talking about the Champions League.
We were talking about
about
Spurs
we were talking
Villa. We were talking about Spurs Villa, and then somebody
The
said that
coefficient. The coefficient.
if we get fifth, we'd be in the Champions League, and then we spun off into that.
Yeah. Right now Chelsea and Champions League are not synonymous with each other. So how
I'm not
did
talking
this even
about
happen?
Chelsea.
We're
I'm
more
not-
synonymous with it than you are until you win.
I said right now.
Nah,
I said
Nah.
right now.
Win one. and
Nah.
I
talk.
said right
Win
now,
one
Abdon.
and talk.
nah,
Win one and talk.
nah. You can't say
Nah.
that when can't say that when we're 9 points below him. It don't matter
I
what
don't
we
give
did
a
in the
fuck.
past.
I don't
You
give
can't
I
a
say
said
that
right now,
I could
Abdon.
not give a fuck.
Abdon, you're mad.
He's mad.
No.
He's big
I'm
mad.
not
Win
mad.
one and get back to us.
Nah, you can
mad.
still talk. You can still talk.
Nah, you
you're
cannot
mad.
talk.
I'm done. You're mad. It's all right. It's all right
I'm
to be mad.
not.
It's all right to be mad.
I'm not.
I'm saying
Win
right
one and
now,
talk.
Chelsea and the Champions League are not synonymous. So how did we get on?
Win one and talk. We are more synonymous with it than you are.
But anyways, I think Inter are gonna beat Atletico Madrid. I think that they're clear favorites to win on that.
Anything else to wrap up this
Anyway,
Spurs debate?
I don't think we're gonna. No, we're not gonna win the title.
No, I don't think
It'd be
you
kinda
are
funny,
either.
though. It'd be kind of funny though. If you just came out of
It'd be
nowhere,
the best comeback
No.
in league history.
Abdon just doesn't
if
want
you just came
Arsenal
out
to
of
win.
nowhere.
Abdon, it'd be funny if what I said happened.
It'd be the best comeback in
On
league
Twitter.
history.
What you said on Twitter?
I said they'd need to win on the last day of the season, and they'd end up losing to Sheffield.
Oh, 100%.
That would be hilarious, and that would totally happen.
Actually, here's what would happen. We would beat the 3 teams and then lose to Burnley the very next week, and then we wouldn't even have a chance at the title in the last week.
That would happen. Either one of those scenarios could happen.
Yeah,
I'd rather get 5th and be in the Europa League
Why?
because we actually would have a chance to win.
yeah, but playing on a Thursday sucks ass.
Yeah, and you have to
Okay.
like fly out to like Eastern Europe and shit.
You had to
That's
fly out
fine.
to Azerbaijan.
That's fine. I
Good,
want to win
good,
trophies.
good scenery.
If
I
we
guess.
get in the Champions League, we'll probably get grouped.
You could get grouped in the Europa League.
Less likely.